Hello and welcome to the ShareWord Network training tutorial number 3. My name is Carl Santos. I'm the Vice President of Programs at the Gideons, and I'm your guide throughout these training videos for the ShareWord Network. This third video is focused on what I think is really the probably the most useful page that most of you as Gideons will find throughout your experience on the ShareWord Network, and that's the resource page. So let's go there right now. So again, first thing you want to do, open up a window, go to the ShareWord Network page, log in. My stuff is already saved. Click on Login, and you get to this splash page, this first page of my community. Now, when you go here, up at the top, you see this toolbar. I'll highlight it a little bit, but so you see it. But these are the 4 most used tools that you'll probably see on the network. And we'll go through more of them because you can access them in different ways. But the first one is the resources. This is the stuff. This is where all the pieces are that you're going to need to really have an awesome ministry with the Gideons. So let me show you what's on there. But one other thing, just so you know, this is this bar here as your 4 most used tabs. But if you go over here to menu, you click on it, it brings up this. And what you're looking at here is another menu bar, which has the same things. You know, it has the community and has the store, and it has your fundraising and all that. But it has a few more things too, the things that you may not use as often, but are really important to your ministry as well. So you can find resources here as well. So let me scroll up. It's going very slow, but there is resources, okay? But for now, we're not going to go there. We're going to use this bar at the top. So click there. It'll take you to this. This is the resource page. Like I said, this is really the hub for an active Gideon. You know, if you've joined our ministry, then you're somebody who loves to share the gospel, loves to hear about what's happening around the world, what God's doing through His Word and through His church. And this page will have all the tools you need. Okay, so it's a very clearly written out page. So it's called Resources, and basically it tells you there's a collection of documents to help you inform you, train you, equip you in your ministry. To make it easier, what we've done is we've given large tabs. So these big photos are tabs for different resource sets. The first one here for membership resources, and there's a small little summary here of what kind of resources you'll find there. So membership, you have ministry, there's churches, fundraising, international, the data center, that's an important one. You'll be sure to watch that video later. The Gideon magazines, media libraries, so this is where you'll find things like videos and such, and we'll walk through that. Forms, and then frequently asked questions. So let's start with membership. So if you want some information about membership, you click on this, and this is what pops up. Let's give it a second to load. So most of these pages will look something like this. You'll see the header of what the name of the page is a membership page. Then you'll see a video. And these videos will generally give you a good summary of what you'll find on the page. They'll say, hey, this is what you'll see on here. You'll be able to find forms, whatever it is you need. So that's the head of the big video. That's one of Peter Marshall, the president. Otherwise, you scroll down. Here's a collection of other videos, and you've got me and Peter here talking and about different things. The ministry leaders guide, scripture resources, evangelism training. Okay? So if you wanted to watch one of those videos, you would just click on it. Then as you move further down, you see these 3 tabs, and this is the spot. These are the 3, probably the most likely ones you'll use. Well, you may want to access the Ministry Leaders Guide for the month for your chapter meetings. And if you click on that, this is what pops up. It takes you down to the bottom of the page where you can see forms, all these different things. And here's the Ministry Leaders Guides. If you click on that, it brings up this list. So you can see the Ministry Leaders Guide that I created for February, and it brings up the PDF. Here it is. Okay, so there is that. So that's what you're going to find under the Ministry Leaders Guide. Let's go right back to the top of the page. But you also have membership resources and evangelism training and so on. So if you keep scrolling down, you're going to see just a lot of information. It's such a great page for members. So there's prayer resources, community where you can see the Ministry Leaders Guide we just looked at, leadership recruitment resources as well, where you can see an application form. Recruitment strategies, you can see all kinds of things, the benefits to membership, and so on. And as you go down, you can see all kinds of things. So that's the membership page. Let's go back to resources. And we won't click on all of them just because you can begin to just familiarize yourself with them a little bit. But we'll go through a couple of them just because some of them we won't do a formal video on. Let's go media library. So this is a growing catalog of resources. So if you're going to a church and you're saying, you know, I would love to go into a church or my church or your church and speak to the congregation about global church partnership or anything else. Well, this is the page you're going to want to go to because this has got all sorts of videos that you may want to show to help communicate things. Some of you may just love to show videos. They're very powerful. So when you go here, you'll see all kinds of videos. One's on churches. It's not popping up right away here. It's giving, it looks like, there it is. So that's, oh, it looks like it's me talking about global church partnership. The Gideon's Expressions program, as you know, Send Me. The data center training, which is a good one too. That's not something to go to a church with necessarily, but it's also just a great tutorial video for you. You'll probably also find this video that you're watching right now. You've probably found it here. And so on. Speaker training, it's got distribution videos and videos from the convention as well. So you can click here and watch any of the number of videos from the convention and previous conventions and such. So that's a great page to familiarize yourself with, check in on it frequently. There's always things coming on. Okay, and we'll do videos on most of these other areas, but probably the last one I'll click on is forms. There's a lot of forms you guys are using out in the field for various things, and you will find them here. And if you can't find it here, and but you know it's somewhere, click right here, type it in, and search for it, and click the magnifying glass, and we'll do a search, and I'm sure we'll find what we're looking for. All right, so that's the third video on resources. This is a page you really want to go to and just fiddle around. Spend a few minutes clicking on things, seeing what's there, what isn't. And I think it's really going to be a benefit to you and your ministry. So thanks for watching, and tune in for the next video. Have a great day.